Scorpio, welcome. I hope you're well. If you're new, you're very welcome here. If you're returning, welcome back. Happy second full moon in Capricorn. This is going to be bringing a lot of stuff in, as well as Mars heading out of Taurus and into Gemini. It's a pretty big breakthrough. You could probably feel it over the weekend and throughout this week. It's going to be a free general read for my Scorpio babes. If you ever need a personal reading, that information is always in the description box below. Huge shout out to Georgette Burt for the super thanks lately. I can't thank my supporters enough on this channel and this journey. So let's see what Spirit has for you today, what the universe wants you to pay attention to. Spirit, help me get clear and precise messages. Block interferences and negativity. Return it to where it belongs. Thank you so much. I'm hearing two songs for you guys repetitively. The first song is called Unforgettable by French Montana and Sway Lee. Again, with the Scorpio and Gemini collaborations or beef. There could be fake beef going on between the two in order to do a collaboration, in order to draw in attention. Happens all the time. The world is a stage, right? Anyway, you could be at odds with a Gemini as well. French Montana is born November 9th. Sway Lee is born June 7th. The second song that I keep hearing is called Pearl in the Ocean. The reason that I give you guys these songs is so that you can check them out, because there's most likely messages in the lyrics for you. They go with your vibe, whatever you guys are up to, whatever you're subconsciously imagining or thinking about getting away to, it comes to me in lyrics and scenery, usually. But the second song is by an artist called Brocklesby Crook, and the reason that this one kind of like made me laugh a little bit is because it's called Pearl in the Ocean. But if you look up, who is Brocklesby Crook? Who is this artist? There's nothing on them. I can't find a Wikipedia page. I can't find where they originated from. I can't find anything. The song Pearl in the Ocean, if you were to look it up, it would say like ethereal pop, which is a certain kind of sound, but you can't find anything on them, on this artist. I know nothing about them, and with this full moon, and the moon is about hidden knowledge, I just thought that was really funny, because you can look up French and Sway Lee and find out any information you want, but the second song that I really want to know about this artist, I want to know who they are, where they came from, and what prompted them to start or to create such a beautiful sound, but I can't find anything on him, and I've been doing this since I was like 3, so it's just weird. We have the Sun in Cancer shifting into Leo right now. We have Mercury and Venus already in Leo, Mars and Uranus. Mars shifting out of Taurus and into Gemini, literally like as I'm speaking. Uranus in Taurus, we have Jupiter in Gemini, Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, Pluto in Aquarius, very dreamy, rebellious, and the moon in Capricorn. This second full moon, a full moon in Capricorn, but in Leo season, it could really be highlighting your partnerships and your collaborations, not just romantic partnerships, but your friendships, your family connections, the communication between you and your loved ones, that time that's needed could really be highlighted. And then with Leo season, it could be bringing in a lot of clarity. So you put the two together, and it's a lot of clarity about your partnerships is what you could probably expect with this full moon. Full moons are notorious for increasing emotions, so be aware of that. Full moons are also about clarity in communication, but with you being a Scorpio, if you're not careful, when you're intending to be assertive, it could come off as aggressive. So be cautious of that. Again, emotions being at an all-time high. With it being summertime and depending on your age, you could be having a bit of a hormonal imbalance or a hormonal spike as well, masculine or feminine. But you could be really, really caught off guard by your emotions. So be careful with that. Something could happen that triggers you in a way that you weren't really expecting for and you didn't really plan it, and then all of a sudden you're like, what is going on with me? You can blame this moon and Leo season and the heat depending on where you are, but you could be really, really super nostalgic right now as well. A lot of 10 and 20 year cycles coming around and coming to a close. So people that you haven't heard from in decades could just be coming out of the woodwork, and this could be triggering emotions, memories, nostalgic feelings. Heading into Leo is the pride of the zodiac. They can be extremely outspoken, extremely attention, you know what I mean? Make sure that moving forward, the key in the communication is going to be to dial down on any drama. Even if you're not communicating with somebody, I feel like tensions could rise in the workplace, especially for my Scorpios and other water signs this Leo season. So just make sure to avoid it or work through it if at all possible. Speaking of working through things, that work is very important. So if you're in a new collaboration, relationship, friendship, or business deal, pay attention to how you're managing when issues do arise, and if you're able to work through them with whoever you're collaborating with. And if it's effective, you can take what you're doing at work in your work relationships and take that exact way of managing or that way of working through an issue and apply it to the rest of your life. But also take note of what isn't seeming to work, what's kind of making things worse. Take note of that so that it can be dealt with and gone as well. So this weekend, Mars leaving Taurus and heading into Gemini. This is going to be in your house, the 8th house energy. Confirmation. This is a pretty big shift for you, a pretty big breakthrough. But with it being Mars energy, Mars is very comfortable in 8th house energy, but passions, desires, sex, deep bonds, death and rebirth, all of these things are going to be spiked again. We're halfway through the summer, but it could have already felt like a roller coaster. With passion, desire, and intrigue spiking this week, try not to be swept off or swept away by lust versus trust. It could already be too late for that for some of my Scorpios. You could have already been swept away from lust, and now you could be wondering, can I really trust this person? This is going to be staying here, lingering in this energy for 8 weeks. So the next eight weeks, make sure that you are pausing and thinking a lot, especially if you catch yourself becoming emotional, becoming frustrated, your nerves getting, the better of you. Pause and think before moving forward. Now until September, the beginning of September, you definitely need to be focused on what do you really want. You're coming out of a hazy kind of energy between 2 full moons in Capricorn and Neptune and Saturn in Pisces energy. There's just a lot going on right now that could have had you in a very kind of dream-like state. Moving forward, post second full moon until the beginning of September, just try to zone back into reality and make sure that you're pausing, thinking, and asking yourself, what do I want as this long-term, as for my long-term goals? Where do I see this move heading? Where do I see this person going? Where do I see you know, what do you actually want in the long run? With passions rising, sometimes, especially depending on who you're working with, you could be working with someone that has a lot of fire in their chart or a lot of water in their chart, but all of these passions, if they're not worked through or if they're not directed in a healthy way, passion can often lead to arguments. So you may need to check that as well. Is all of this energy being used in a healthy way, or are you ending up in fight after fight after fight after fight? Pay attention to that. Something about arrogance, be careful of that as well. And all of this Mars energy, Scorpio energy, could bring up some jealousy or trust issues moving into the rest of the summer. Let's see. This full moon is also going to be upping communication and socializing for you guys. This is going to be in your third house. Collaborations and friendships could get even deeper, could move to a point where you didn't even know 1111 that they could be. And then make sure with all of these things going on, all of this passion, all of this energy, and in a fire season as well, try to make sure that you're not try not to view everyone on the outside as a threat. Okay. In your pre-shuffle, the first phrase you had is Virgo. Oh, wow. Wow. You could be dreaming a lot right now. Your dreams could be like, that's weird. I always have a chunk of malachite sitting here, and it's not sitting here today. Anyway, one sec. Okay. Sorry, I always have my malachite sitting here and talking to you guys about dreams. You could be learning to work with malachite. This is also known as like a traveler's stone. It does enhance your dreams. So if you're not ready to dream about how deep the rabbit hole literally goes, don't sleep with it next to your bedside. I'm also really attracted to Super 7 for you guys lately. It's an extremely powerful stone. A ton of different amethysts in it, but it's not standard amethyst. That's why it's called Super 7. So you could be traveling, you could be dreaming a lot, you could be working on your money a lot, but there's something about some things being activated and enhanced. If this stone is left in the sunlight too long, it loses its power. Not really, kind of. It loses its color. It can get bleached out. So there's something about going into the darkness, Virgo energy, to make sure that you're replenished, refreshed, and don't lose your vibrancy. But this is an activation stone. Like if you wanted a new relationship or a new partner or something like that, you could wear Super 7 to activate that specific area of your life. It's great for intuition. Some of y'all are getting a shit ton of downloads through your dreams. Your luck could also be rising because of your intuition. Okay. We also have Saturn energy here. Somebody tries to make something look a certain way on the outside, But behind closed doors, they're a completely different person. Same shit, different day. You're very tired of energy like that. So we have the Mirror. 21, know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are, and spells with alchemy. So to know thyself means to better manifest what you actually want. You could also be working with a Virgo, a Capricorn, a Pisces. More Virgo energy. There could be someone that has heavy Virgo in their chart headed towards you. This is also like, there might be some kind of you know, Scorpio, you are like the Seven of Cups energy, so be careful that you're not painting a picture of someone else the way that you want them to be, because then in the future you could accuse this person of claiming to be something that they're not, when really it was you painting them to be something that they never claimed to be. So be careful with that. I also see the Broom, new home, new attitude, and it came out with bird perched, news, packages, or letters on the way. So you could be getting a lot of clarity and news coming in. Okay, well, you got two of them today. Fourteen and 7 energy, 2 and 6. The first one is John 14:12. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. Wow, with new home, new attitude. On the back it says, Dear Lord, I'm grateful for your life-giving promises. The next one is Psalm 67:7. It says, God shall bless us, and all the ends of the earth shall fear him. On the back it says, Father, thank you for your blessings because they demonstrate to the world your love for me. This is really, really reminding me of the story of Job. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. So you're being given a lot of like abundant worldly things right now, but the curse with Job was that he, claimed that it was because of his good works or the way that he was with God is the reason that he had all of that stuff, when God, this stuff is nothing to God. There's also importance here about the way that you pray, praying to beg versus praying as if you already have everything you need and being grateful for what you have. Wow. Not in a fearful way or anything, but I would just stay grateful, but stay humble at the same time. And I have to practice this myself always, because my life has gone from complete rock bottom to complete cloud 9. And I always wonder, is it because I'm following what I was told to do? But at the same time, when my world hit rock bottom and I had no control over it whatsoever, it was at the hands of someone I loved, I wasn't doing anything in particular at that time either. I don't know, but what are the odds that the two cards that come out are about, you know, blessings and worldly things, and them being signs of God's love for you? I think when that tornado hit him, you know, he was like, you know, other people were like, well, it's because you do this, and it's because you sinned in this way, and I don't know. So the story of Job might be of significance for you right now. New home and mansions here. Some of you guys are moving, upgrading, getting into a new place. What signs is coming in for Scorpio? We have Pluto and Venus, Scorpio, Taurus energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Pisces at the bottom of the deck. Oh. Gemini. You could be dreaming about a lot of people from the past right now. You could be encountering a lot of people who are dreaming a lot right now. Cancer. Capricorn. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, heavy on the Taurus. Uranus, Aquarius. Leo, Sag, double Aquarius. So a lot of Aquarian energy here. It's Leo season. Spells and prayers. There's kind of a fine line between the two. That's what I'm saying about like the gratitude. What's going on with Scorpio? Interpretation. Precision, numerology. Black cat, good luck. And then mystical clouds. Something is definitely an interpretation. There's something going on with your dreams, Scorpio. Like, you're getting a lot of messages through your dreams right now. You could be, but this is also like, you wanted something, you wanted something, you wanted something, you prayed for something, you manifested it. Something about looking through, like, is this what I wanted? And moving forward, what do I really want here? Yeah, there's something also as well about maybe something being an illusion, a bit of an illusion. And you're going to have to be able to see through something. Wow. Farewell to the moon. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. Be dealing with a Cancer. Mystical and interpretation. Honor the masculine and wave of power, upswing in energy, exhilarating movement, respecting men, embracing the masculine design. You see how they're both, their posture is the same here? So you and another person could, like, woo, there's a lot of passion between the two, and then we have Lemuria returns with a pregnant woman on it. And endurance. So you and another person could be like seeing each other in dreams. You could be interpreting each other. And fertility. Damn, Scorpio. Okay, so I'm just saying, like, a lot of y'all need to be really, really, really careful if you don't want to have babies by the end of the summer. Somebody's really good at dreaming, the Aquarius energy, Pisces energy. There's a lot of like adoration here. Both of them have their heads up and eyes closed. A lot of people that you may not have seen in a long time could be coming forward. Yeah. I think you and another person are in a you or another energy. It just could be you. It could be somebody else, but there's a lot going on here at a subconscious level. With the mirror, you're both in a specific kind of energy. This could be bringing out a lot of like nostalgia. What's precision? Oh, wow. Precision. Yeah, a lot of Aries energy showing up. We have compassion that came out with good health. What's this moon bringing in for Scorpios? We have watching you. What's good luck? You have King. So this is you in a position of power. This is also masculine energy, though. Last week you had a lot of feminine energy. What's the overall energy with honor the masculine and wave of power? Honor and power here. Power couple, maybe? Obsession again. Damn. Addiction. Attraction. Obsession. Addiction. Attraction. And then fate and destiny. Bottom of the deck. Pisces. So you could be a bit skeptical. Your skepticism, another person could be like, could take offense to it, but it's not personal, it's because of what you've gone through. They could also, the tables could turn and they could feel that way about you. Some of y'all are by the ocean. I'm kind of jealous of it. Anyway, you could be coming in contact with someone that's paying off a lot of previous debts. You could be on an incline, and this person could be trying to get it that way. Dreams. Leo energy. It's coming in for Scorpio. Whoa. We have Gemini energy, duality, perceptive communication, more mirroring energy. It's compassion and precision. Gemini, Libra could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius, balance, harmony. You have a lot in common with someone. Attraction, again, a ton of physical and mental attraction here. Farewell to the moon and watching you. Somebody stays hidden about watching you as well. Symbolism, a deeper meaning. Somebody could have gotten caught watching you. Inner worlds. Exploring internal planes, consciousness creates your dreams. It's symbolism with watching you. First house, Aries energy, appearance, first impressions, and beginnings. This could be an air or earth sign as well. Good luck and King. The moon, I'm telling you, this is a shit ton of look at that, Mercury. feminine, mystery, reception, intuition, nurture, care, feelings, emotions, memories, reactions, instinct, expression, feminine again. King and feminine. So a lot of like balance here. I dream, Pisces energy again. Mercury, communication, travel, and relationships. Pisces, dreams, surrender, old age, poetry. Somebody could be really, really scared that this is going to come to an end. But they don't let you know that they're that scared, but they are. Like, they think about it maybe a little too much. It's coming in for Scorpio. Cyclical, not a straight path. What's the overall energy? Masculine, interpretation, mystical, wave of power and attraction, native narrative. Taurus energy, environment, self-worth, stability. Dualistic divination, balance between creator and receptor, and then Leo energy. 5th house, self-expression, creative, fertile. Divinity in men, masculine, divine, king, honor the masculine. So things could really be shifting from quite a feminine energy to a masculine, and this is a lot of balance between the two. There's also a feminine and a masculine there. First house and second house. Self-worth, self-awareness. 3rd house, self-expression. Okay, I'm going to meditate on these real quick, and I will catch you guys in the tarot. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.